Hey guys, Cap Christina here, and welcome to my first Sims 4 challenge series. This challenge series is going to be the Disney Princess Challenge. I chose this one to be my first series because I grew up on Disney and I absolutely love it. And I also chose Sims because I've played Sims for years. I started with Sims 3 and went up to Sims 4. I never played the original or Sims 2, but I do love Sims a lot. So I'm very, very ecstatic to share this challenge with you guys and give it a shot recording. Now, here are the rules for the challenge. Generation 1, Snow White. I'm wishing for the one I love to find me today. Founders have humble beginnings, so what's better than Snow White? To start, create Snow White. Storytellers may have her as a teenager and make her evil stepmother, but this is not a requirement. When Snow White becomes a young adult, the story begins. She must be female, must have 7 children to represent the dwarves. Each child must have one bad trait, like gloomy or mean, something like that. Each child must have the same baby daddy. Each child must complete their aspiration and or get an A in school, and Snow may never answer the door to strangers or talk to elderly women. And now I'm adding this in just for my own fun. I'm also making it a rule she cannot eat apples. Because in the movie, she ate a poison apple, and that's what almost got her killed. So I'm going to try this. I may forget a lot since this is not in the official rules, but I'm going to try and not have her eat apple anything. Not like regular apples, apple pie, anything like that. It shouldn't be too hard. I hope. And now I'm going to go through and show you guys all the outfits I created for her in advance, and then I'm going to show you guys the house that I had prepped in advance. I debated on this for a long time on if I was going to start with Snow White or if I was going to jump ahead and do Cinderella, and I thought it would just make more sense to do the challenge all the way through as it was, because when you start out with Cinderella, there's not really much for you to do with her yet, because her rules are a little bit different, and I would try to do a storyteller standpoint on it, and it would literally just be you guys watching me make her do chores for her stepmom and stepsisters. And I don't want to do that. So we're going to start with Snow White. And here is her everyday outfit. Her formal wear. I tried to keep the theme of the yellow and blue colors since her gown is blue and yellow. And I also kept her black hair, rosy cheeks, and red lips. Except in athletics. In athletics, she didn't have her red lips. But here's her athletic, her sleepwear, party wear, swimwear. I thought this bathing suit was just absolutely adorable, so I broke the theme a little bit for that one. Here's her hot weather outfit. And finally, her cold weather outfit. And now I'm going to make sure the house is set up for you guys, and I'll get back to y'all when that is ready. Okay guys, I'm back, and I'd like to just give a quick shout out to the person who made the family cottage to begin with. The name is So Wrong, it's Nessa. It's a very, very cute little house, and I absolutely adore it. And here is the house on the inside. So it's a 3-bedroom little house. I kind of like that it had a rustic theme. There weren't many electronics except for one TV and 2 old style computers. And then I put in a very cute little door for Snow White's bedroom that I found on the Sims resource. I thought it was just too cute. And I changed it up a little bit, not much. I think the only things I really changed were I put in these 2 older computers and I changed the bed in here. Now, there's not really much for Snow White to do yet. She doesn't have any kids, and she can't really open the door for strangers. I know the welcome wagon's gonna come and all that. So I figured to start out, we could pick a career for Snow White, and then when evening hits, we can go out on the town and see if we can start mingling, find a romantic interest for her. Okay, so I noticed that most people who did this challenge didn't really give Snow White a career. But with the Seasons pack, they added in this gardener career that I thought would be a cute career for her to have. I've never messed around with it, and Snow White seems very nature driven. I mean, she sings with animals for Pete's sake, so I thought maybe gardener would be a good career for her just so that she could have something to do to make money. And then when she starts having a lot of kids, she can quit her job, of course, and stay home to take care of the kids. And I'm probably going to start a little garden for her out here. I don't really know much about like seasons. I'm just going to buy a few random seeds and stuff to get a little garden started to start getting her some experience for work. And I gave her it's down to 2,600 now, but I gave her $3,000 to start with, since I had to use cheats to get her this little house to start in. And that's all I'm gonna do. It was just moving her into this house. Everything else she's gonna have to earn. She's gonna have to save up money to help her kids move out and everything as well. Now, I know that some plants won't grow in certain seasons, and I'm not really sure how badly that'll affect it if I just go ahead and plant them now, if they'll just start growing in that season, or if they'll die and I'll have to replant them. I'm not sure. But either way, I'm going to plant a few things for now, just to help her get started. And you know, by starting a garden, I also have the option to sell things that she grows to help her make a little bit of extra money on the side. So it's kind of a give a little, get a little later kind of thing. My goodness, these herb, I don't know if I'm saying it right, these herb packets, they give you a lot to start with, because I only bought 3, and now I have like 15 of these 2, and then 2 of the sage. I'm also thinking about choosing a theme for the children names, because I noticed like Megan Plays did like a plant kind of theme where she named the girls after flowers and named like the boys after herbs and stuff. And I know some people just pick random names, but I'd kind of like to have a theme. So if you guys have any helpful suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. I would absolutely love to hear them. And I'm honestly kind of surprised that the welcome wagon hasn't come yet. Usually would have come by now. I mean, it's not that like Snow White can talk to them anyways, but it's still a bit surprising. I may add in an umbrella stand for her. Now, these 2 bedrooms, I'm probably going to tweak and have one be like a toddler room, so that Snow White has all the really little ones on the first floor, and her firstborn child will probably have this bedroom to themselves, so that when they're older, they can help Snow White take care of the kids. I don't know yet. But I also thought it'd be good that I could easily put in a basement level so that all the kids can have rooms to share or something like that. That way I don't have to like mess up this build, because this house is so pretty and I absolutely love it. The person who built it did an amazing job. I can't get over it. Just look how pretty it is. And they did a great job keeping like a rustic theme. That's why I thought it'd be fitting for our first princess of humble beginnings. Who's just going to keep watching the news? I think, yeah, she's watching the news. Okay, so there's really not much for Snow White to do right now, so I think what we're going to do is hit the town and see if we can make some friends or find a potential love interest. Because one thing I know is that if you don't start getting a love interest set up and making babies as soon as possible, this challenge will drag on forever, because you have to have 7 kids. And I also forgot to mention that I gave the lot, it didn't come with any traits, but I gave it the traits of good schools for the kids, child's play, which will help toddlers learn things faster, and then Lei Len. So that way if she has babies on the lot, they're more likely to be twins, which will also help speed up the process of having some children. I'm going to go to San Myshuno, I think is how you say it, because I feel like that's a good place to try and make some friends or find a love interest. Okay guys, so we're at the karaoke bar. I think it's called Honey Pop or something. Well, you're pretty cute. I think I remember you from one of my other games I played. What was your name? Akira. Akira, if I remember correctly, lives in the apartment with like these 2 other girls. But he would probably be a good candidate. I know he doesn't have a girlfriend or anything, so maybe. So wait. Now is not the time to play basketball. We are trying to find you a man. and maybe a few friends so that your life isn't completely your children. So it looks like there's a few people here right now. Oh, this is one of the girls that Akira lives with, if I remember correctly. Let's introduce ourselves to her too. This guy that I'm pretty sure is a vampire is in here singing a country song very badly. It's really funny. Oh, I forgot. Snow White can't talk to elderly women, so I'm gonna have to be careful that I don't forget that. So she can't talk to, like, Gita. Oh, I really hope she didn't already talk to somebody who was an elderly woman. Elderly woman. I don't know what it is, but ever since I downloaded this one custom content hair, you see, like, everybody with it now. And it's kind of weird. Let's buy some produce. If we buy some produce, we could have more for our garden. I'm coming back for you, Akira. Okay, so I think I'm going to have her just buy a couple of things of produce so that she has more to plant in her garden that you don't normally see, you know? It's an evil apple. I was really hoping they'd have some strawberries because I know that if you eat strawberries while pregnant... Oh, there are some strawberries. I'm just really dumb. If you eat strawberries while you're pregnant, it's supposed to help ensure that you have a girl. So I was going to plant a few. That way, if I get in a bind and I keep having a bunch of boys, I can cheat just a little bit. Not really cheating, but like sway the option so that I can make sure I have a girl for the next generation. Just in case. Because I have terrible luck that when I want one gender, I get the other. I never get what I want. So... Let's see. Once it gets a little bit later in the day, I think I may have Snow White go to like a bar or something to meet a few eligible bachelors. Maybe in Brindleton Bay, because I don't really know anyone in Brindleton Bay. But for now, I'm going to have her go home, take care of her needs a little bit, and plant this new produce that she got. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I'm thinking I might invite Akira to go with me. Because I thought it'd be a great idea just to have him be able to hang out with us. We can get to mingle a little bit more in case he is the one we do decide to go with. But I think I'm going to go to one of the bars in Brindleton Bay because I don't know the characters there very well, and you never know, I may get lucky. So I had a pretty big debate between the Salty Pod Saloon and the Calico Lounge place, but I think I'm going to go with the bar because you usually see a few more people at a bar than a lounge. Okay guys, here we are at the Salty Paws Saloon, and it is almost completely dead. See, this is what I mean. Everyone gets this custom content hair now, and I don't know why. Alright, so she finally introduced herself to a couple of the bachelors here, but she's hungry, and it's midnight, and she has work tomorrow, so I think I'm going to get her to head home so that she can be in good shape for her first day of work tomorrow. Alright, you guys, Snow White is finally home, and she is going to make herself some dinner and go to bed so that she doesn't just... I don't even know, guys. I don't know. But I also want to make sure I start getting her cooking level skill up because if she's going to be cooking for 7 children until whoever Cinderella ends up being as a teenager, then she needs to have a pretty good cooking level skill. Because once we choose who Cinderella will be, I don't know if I want it to be like the firstborn daughter or like later on. But whoever we do end up choosing to be Cinderella, she will have to do all the cooking and all the cleaning. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button on your way out. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.